what's up? This is Jam of the Week on the Zim video. I'm theZim, your host, artist and musician from Seattle, Washington, currently living in San Diego. I'm also the host of the Word on the Street podcast, where we discover and celebrate the culture of the Seattle music scene, so check it out. Links in the description of this video. Today we're going to talk about the new song and video by Justin Timberlake, JT. What's up? And yeah, we're just going to have a little discussion. Usually I go, sonic landscape first. I have 3 points I look at. Sonic landscape, like where did it take me? What did I think about when I heard the song? Production kind of sometimes ties into sonic landscape, but production value, like was it good? Was there anything weird about it? Was it like, what were the production choices that stood out to me? And then is it new, fresh, or inspired? Those are the 3 points I kind of look at. So it's obviously a song. So first off, I saw my friend on Facebook post about, hey, did you check out the new JT song? And not to me, but to his user list. And I was like, oh, I gotta check it out, see what's up. So I went to iTunes first to kind of see where the status of, and it turns out the album's not out yet. The full album's not out. It's just the recording of the one song, Filthy. The name of the album. So I looked at I saw the picture of Justin Timberlake, the picture of the album, the picture on the iTunes page, and it's like real like rootsy, rustic, country looking. Like, so I was thinking, I had this impression in my brain, like, okay, is JT going someplace totally different than I've never heard him go? Like, is he going more, I don't know, something different? I was thinking more acoustic instruments or more live playing instruments or something like that. So I was like, okay, let me check out the song. So I go over to the YouTube to find the song, and I click the play on the YouTube, and instantly I'm like, okay, nope, he's not going where I thought he might be going with the kind of impression he's giving off of the images on the iTunes page, which makes me go, well, how does this relate? I guess we'll have to find out when the whole album comes out, like what he's trying to convey between his images and his actual sounds, because they're totally different right now. So it's obviously the song starts off with the kind of keynote speech type thing, which I thought was really clever at first. I was like, wow, that seems really cool. Is he going more theatrical? So then I was already going like, is he going to go more theatrical? Is he going to take this song? Is the whole song going to be like that first 5 seconds where he's like, hey, and doing that whole thing? And then instantly, no, he changes it up again. It's like, okay, that's not what he's going to do. He's going more traditional. And at first, I've been listening to a lot of the Anderson .Paak Malibu album, which I highly recommend. I think it's amazing, so check it out if you haven't. But that beginning first, little part of the song, I was like, okay, this sounds like what Anderson .Paak style, this kind of new contemporary soul thing that's going on. So I was like, that's all right, it's cool. And then it kicks into the chorus eventually, which is like vintage JT. It sounds like what Justin Timberlake would sing and write and sound like and produce. That sounds like his sound. And the overall, so talking about the overall landscape of the song itself, it didn't really, obviously it took me all those places, like my brain was going, but then once I listened to it back a couple times, I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times just to check it out so I can talk to you about it. And when I listened back to it, it really doesn't feel like it takes me too many places different, unusual. Then I don't feel like it's overly inspired, really. And that's kind of like the sonic landscape meeting the last point I like to talk about is it inspired. So the song itself didn't necessarily take me in. I was like, yeah, I've kind of heard this before. But the video, let's talk about the video. Let's get into the video. The videos, I think, was cool. I really liked the video because it was playing a little bit on the idea of, there's that line in the song with like everybody thinks it's fake or not real or something. I can't remember the exact. I should have written it down, but this idea of it's like you're gonna say it's not real, right? And they're doing the whole AI thing and all that stuff, and so that was kind of cool. But the context of the full song, when you really listen to the song, has nothing to do with the video. So that was kind of interesting. Like the context of the song is just like, I'm the man, basically I'm so awesome. But it's so there. I don't know. I feel like they could have played a little bit more on some thought around that idea that could have made it more than just a typical pop song. Give you a little bit more to think about. But the video was trying to make you think. Like if you just heard the song, you wouldn't have known anything about the video, like making you think about something. And so that's just kind of a disappointment in my opinion. But But I did like the video as a whole because of how it played, and I really like to talk about production of the video. This particular episode, it's kind of all random. I'm not going in any particular order, but the production of the video with the look of it was really amazing. I really like the close-ups and the single shots of the faces throughout the video of the people in the audience, and I like the old guy with the beard looked really cool. I like that scene when when they started to get raunchy and the one dude's like, what? And it's like kind of like what we probably all did watching it as well. And that was interesting. And then of course there's the guy at the kind of close to the end who's like licking his lips, because there's that whole like, what's the future bring for AI, and kind of the kind of sexual kind of idea of it, and what we're going to be interacting with in the future. It's kind of interesting to think about that. So one idea I do want to bring up that I was hoping would happen to this video. So obviously they were doing that kind of, they were doing that bait and they set up a bait and switch kind of with like, this is more than you think it is. But I was hoping that they would go like, so you're focused on the robot in the video, but it was actually the girls that were the robot. I think that would have been cool if like everybody thinks this main person is the robot, but then at the end of the video, instead of doing what they did at the end of the video, like they did with having Justin kind of like freak out and disappear, which I thought was kind of a throw-in. I thought it was like kind of a throwaway kind of thing just to toss in there. I don't think it really added anything to it. But if they did this like end sequence or something where like they go backstage and then all the girls like take off their whatever and their robots or something, I think that would have been a better bait and switch than the one they used. But anyways, it really doesn't matter what I think about this song or video. What matters is what you think. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you like it? I mean, I thought it was cool. I danced to it, Do you not like it? Do you think, JG, are you excited for the whole album that's going to come out, to see what else is going to be happening through the album? I'm pretty excited. I think it'll be cool. But anyways, if you dig on this, thumb it up. If you don't dig on it, thumb it down. I'd love to hear, with these kind of videos, if you thumb it down or thumb it up, I need to know why, so we can talk about it. So make sure you comment, and then share it around if you're digging on it. Subscribe to the channel. All right. And until next time, peace. Be good to each other.